Come on, you're not that old. Shut the fuck up, I'm doing the best that I can. This is my Xbox is saying. She's like, damn it, I gotta push it. There we go. Good job, Xbox. You're still not old. You're not old yet. Don't worry. The Xbox 360 is jealous right now because I'm using you and not it. You're the only one that can play these type of games. Man, I don't know if any of you guys still have it on your old Xboxes, but I still have mine. I mean, I'm not gonna sell it because I mean it's the only game I can use to play like Knights of the Old Republic or I swear I think let's see, I only have Halo 2 and Knights of the Old Republic left. Oh, and Need for Speed Underground 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Only games I have for the Xbox. Zabar, what up? Can you make me a grenade? Alright, let's see what I can do. Oh yeah, he can make grenades. I want you to make me a grenade. I already got a bunch already. Very well. Thank you. Juhani, what up?
Yes.
Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What? Are you hitting on me?
Wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean...
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed.
Oh!
To try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
Oh shit! I'm sorry about Juhani, I didn't know. Bastila is critical to defeating the Sith. Sometimes you need to make some sacrifice. I thought you hated your homeworld. I'm sorry, Juhani. I didn't know.
If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for...
I'm sorry!
Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But...
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry, Johnny. There was no way to prevent it.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
Shit, yes I would! I mean, I lost... No way, I can't spoil it yet. Damn it! It will be alright, Juhani.
Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Alright, let me exit the Ebon Hawk and then come back in so I can talk with Juhani a little bit more because I want to, whatchamacallit, I want to, talk with Juhani more so I can unlock her, little side mission because if I do that, I'll be able to, do her side mission, which I've never done before because Juhani I never did pay attention to. Let's see if it can work. Alright. Right. Let's talk with Juhani again.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong.
I was remembering Taris.
I am sorry, Juhani.
No, it's all right. I think I am over the worst of it. I apologize again for lashing out at you. It was not your fault. It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels.
Nice.
And meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rackles.
As always, the danger of raccoons coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Was it that bad?
With no money to spare for any amenities, even the enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise in comparison. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Like who?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Your parents?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy.
Epic! 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 She said epic. I like that. Epic! Yeah! Epic! Okay, let's talk again. Let's go back in! Man, I miss Halo 2. I still have the Halo. Like I said, I still have Halo 2, but I just can't play online with it anymore. I'm sad.
How may I be of
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like?
Tell me about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Yes! Please do! There were no Cathean on Taris when I saw.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world your species comes from?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
Canderous, you're a dick!
They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help you?
We were not members of the Republic.
Wow.
Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
But you survived?
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your parents cope?
My father turned to stimulants.
Yes!
He spent much of his time in local bars and dives.
Yes!
But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him.
Yes!
So he would get intoxicated.
Yes!
And he would fight.
Yes!
And finally, one day, he would die.
Sucks! He died?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal.
Yes.
I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Okay. Until I leave the Evan Hall and come back in, right? Yeah. Hey guys, guess what? Boobs. Just some random thing. Boobs. 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 You're a boob. Your face is boobs. Okay, let's talk with her. Again. Damn you, loading screen! I curse you, loading screen! I flick my finger at you! Fuck you! Okay, never mind.
How may I be?
I wonder if we could talk.
What is it you...
Are you doing alright?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What is wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly ruined me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need to be more calm.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think perhaps that in your company I will be able to free myself from it.
Can I afford to look after you all the time, Juhani? I see if I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust. How may I...
No,
Of course.
I guess I can't talk with her about her father at this point. Well, let's go, let's continue on. Karth and, Juhani, because maybe I can unlock their, at this point I think I can unlock their, I know Karth, I know I can unlock Karth's, side mission. Juhani's, I don't know, I think, I'm probably close, but I think. Let's see if asshole is here.
Ready.
Alright. Feats. Shit. Damn, Karth is just getting the load out. Master Force Jump, that's nice. Powers. Unlimited powers!